All right, so you finally made the jump, and you got the new S23 Ultra. Um, you can see I'm using it to record on my GoPro right now, but one of the things when you get these phones that's the biggest hassle is what case you should get. And so you go through, you try to do a bunch of research, you're looking at price, you're looking at value. Of course, these phones are expensive, so you want them to be protected. And so that's probably, as far as a case goes, that's probably the number one thing you want, right? Because if you drop your phone breaks, everything else that's kind of a accessory or an addition to on your phone is going to be pretty much worthless. So you want to keep your phone protected. So basically, after ordering a ton of different cases and options and stuff, I narrowed it down to two cases or two case setups that are pretty awesome for the S23 Ultra, and one definitely that I would highly recommend. Both of them I would recommend, but one that I would definitely highly recommend, and as well as a screensaver that works well for the S23 Ultra. So this is a privacy screensaver. I'll put all the links down below so you can find it on Amazon, but this is one of the easiest to install if you follow the directions, as well as it works the best. So I'll go ahead and turn it on. You can see I'm using my phone to record with my GoPro now, but I'm gonna go ahead and swipe up, and so you can see everything that's on the screen. But you'll notice that if I take the phone and I angle it sideways, you're not able to see. And we'll do the same thing, go back the other direction. Privacy. So this screen is absolutely fantastic. The only negative that I would say about this screen is that when you are using the pen, the touch is slightly less sensitive. Slightly. So the pen still works. Everything with your touch, your thumbprint, all that stuff works. You don't have that little funny clear thumbprint thing that's on your screen protector down here. It's just a nice solid piece. It's super easy to line up and very easy to install without bubbles. So highly recommend this screensaver. Again, I'll put the link below. You can get it on Amazon, and it's a really pretty good deal for what it is, as well as it comes with camera protection. So you get two of these, and you get two privacy screen protectors with your phone. So highly recommend that one. And I've tried a couple different ones. My wife has tried a couple different ones with the phone, and this one is definitely both our favorites. Plus, I kind of like the texture feel, to moving around on the phone with this privacy screen protector. So great screen protector. Now let's get onto the cases. So the first case that I found is probably one of the best value. Now, these are the things that were important when I was looking for a case. I hate carrying a wallet in addition to my cell phone in my pocket, right? Pants have gotten a little tighter over the years, and of course that style has changed, but I hate carrying an additional wallet. So I wanted a phone case that not only protected the phone but also had a wallet. And the problem with that is that most of these phone cases that have the wallets integrated in, there's two issues. One, they're really bulky, and so they feel very, very bulky in the hand. And the second thing is that when you try to put them in your pocket, if that wallet stays attached to the case, then you got a problem depending on what kind of clothes you're wearing, right? If you're dressing, business casual, you're wearing a suit, you're wearing a nice pair of jeans, whatever it might be, you're trying to carry a phone this big. A lot of times most people try to put it in their back pocket, or they might try to slide it in the front pocket, but if you have a wallet connected, big problem. It just adds more bulk. This case by Ghost Tech is absolutely fantastic. It has the wallet feature, which works very similar to Apple's MagSafe. So if you look on the inside, you got that nice ring that works there. This is compatible with the majority of MagSafe products, or products that are using something similar to the Apple MagSafe. And the wallet that comes with the case, it attaches right in there. Now, one thing you'll notice right off the bat, you'll see right here at the bottom where our cameras are. So we'll go ahead and install the phone here. You notice too with the screensaver, it doesn't peel up when you install a well-fitting case, which this case fits really, really nicely in here. But you notice that the wallet doesn't block any of the cameras. So because everything is integrated and comes together as a single kit, and this wallet is made for this case, it doesn't block. It's not shifted up, blocking the bottom of the camera. Now, the other case I'll show you, it does kind of sort of block it, but it doesn't affect the camera ability at all. But this case, you'll notice it feels very sleek in the hands. That's probably one of the biggest things too. Not only does it protect the phone, but you want it to feel still kind of that nice thin feel in your hands while you're using your phone. You don't want to feel like you're carrying something big, huge, and thick. And a lot of times with a lot of these cases, especially the ones that have a wallet built into it, they're very big and bulky. So that's the first thing. Second thing I really like about this one is it doesn't show your cards inside. You know, your cards are all well hidden right inside here. So they just slide in. They're very easy to push and slide out, right? And they don't come out. And the other nice thing is this also works as a kickstand without your cards coming out. So it's a really, really efficient case. It's got great protection. You'll notice here, one of the things that I love about this so much is on the inside, you got padding here. You got padding in the corners. You can see all 4 of those corners. And you can see the bulk that comes out here in the corners. And most of the time when we drop our phones, you know, if you drop it straight down like this does have a raised edge all the way around. But obviously if there's something, a rock or something on the ground, or it lands flat like that and you don't have that raised edge, it's going to break your screen. But this does have a raised edge, which you can see right here. It also has a raised edge for your cameras. The buttons fit absolutely perfect. Everything works. The pen access down here at the bottom, perfect. And this feels so nice in the hands again. So for me, a sleek phone case that had great protection, had an integrated wallet so I don't have to carry it. But two, I can just pop that wallet off, put this in one pocket, put this in my back pocket. It fits good. And Ghost Tech offers accessories that work with this quad setup here. So it's not just a magnet that holds the phone on. They have accessories like a vent holder and a dash holder. They have a bicycle holder. And not only does it magnetize, but then it has a little lock in here inside these little grooves. It turns and it will lock itself into place so that it won't come off. So it's a great, this is a great setup. And the thing is that this is probably about half the price of some of the cases out there. And the build quality is better. So that's the big thing too. This is, normally you have to buy a wallet separate and a case separate. These come together. And they work together really, really well. Again, super sleek in the hand. Or if you want to carry your wallet separately, like for me, I wear suits, and carrying my wallet inside my suit is great, but carrying my phone inside my suit coat is not great. So this goes in my back pocket. That goes right on the front of my chest, where inside my jacket, and everything works together. So of the two, this is definitely bang for your buck, one of the best value, best cases that you can buy on the market today. This is not sponsored by Ghost Tech. I have no affiliation with them. I've tried a lot of cases, but this is the one that my wife and I definitely like the most, especially because I don't like to carry a separate wallet outside of what's in the case. So this is probably my number one option. So if you're not watching anything else, this is, you can probably stop here if you're looking for a case, Ghost Tech. You can go on there and order it, and they also sell this. Again, I'll put the link below on Amazon, but highly recommend this case for what it is and for what it offers. Now, as a secondary option, Torres has become pretty popular in the case market. They make good cases. They make good stuff. Their stuff lasts. It's protective. But let's compare. You know, again, this case is probably, again, my second favorite case. But this case feels super sleek in the hands. You're not hardly adding anything to the phone. You'll see it does have a little bit more of an edge there, a little bit more of an edge here. Buttons line up perfect. Everything, I mean, just works perfectly on the phone. But it also has the ring here that allows you to use it as a stand. Great on your desk at work. It looks really nice. It feels good in the hand. You can use it either way, you know, sideways or vertical. And then, of course, that ring, you know, just pops back into its place. But again, see, I wanted a case that had an integrated wallet. So because this is very similar to Apple's MagSafe, you can go and buy MagSafe accessories and use it with this case, which is awesome. So the wallet that I found that I really, really like, great style. It's got a good feel. It's definitely heavier than the Ghost Tech wallet. But the only negative I found about this wallet, I mean, as far as looks go, I mean, this takes the cake. It looks great. It feels good in the hands. It's Just got a good presentation, very good build quality. Your cards slide in and out here, very, very easy. You could slide them out right here. But that's one of the things that I found is a slight irritant for me. I mean, I'm somebody who likes to like make sure that my cables are all put away nicely. But I'll show you here what it looks like if you put a bank card in here. You see, you put a bank card in there or whatever cards you have. Being able to see that, it kind of has that little thing that irritates me a little bit. You know, even though it's practical, right? It helps you to get your cards out really easily. It's very, very practical. And this again works with, this is a MagSafe, basically adaptable wallet. But you'll see here, it works right in with the case. Now, see how that covers the camera just slightly? This does not affect the camera whatsoever. It has no effect on the camera. You can zoom in and out on the camera. You're not going to see this. It's not going to have a black line or a black edge. You know, it's just one of those things where preference-wise, you know, I wish it kind of lined up like right there, but it doesn't. But this is not coming off anywhere. You know, that wiggle that it gets is really from the part of the stand that comes up when you go to pull the wallet off. See how that snaps back? But this is a great setup too. I mean, it looks good. It also feels nice in the hand. It's not slippery. You know, it feels like, you know, you can handle the phone at the same time as having your wallet on the back, but it is a little bit more bulky. You can see between the two there, it's a little bit more bulky than this case. But the other catch is, the other caveat to that is that, you know, this is twice the cost of this. So this phone case and wallet setup, it's almost the same cost as just this wallet, you know. But if you're looking for style, a certain kind of style, hey, this one might work for you just fine, you know. And if you don't mind spending the money, this is a great setup. Again, I'll put the links below. But this is about half the cost. You get both, and they ship really quickly. Usually it's like a day and a half before you'll get this case. But if I had a secondary option, would be the second one that I would run, you know, of the two. The other thing that is good to note when it comes to these two cases, again, they're both great. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the phone out of here and stick that back on there. Just want to show you the difference when we look at those corners side by side. You can see that the Ghost Tech case is a little bit thicker. It doesn't feel that much thicker in the hands, but it's a little bit thicker. This also with this wallet is a little bit heavier just because this has aluminum and stuff on it. But this is a little bit heavier. But look at the corners. You see that there's a lot more padding on the corners with this case. So that part I do like a lot, you know. So for me, it's great. I mean, you can switch back and forth and use either of these. They're both great values, good bang for your buck. Both offer great phone protection. It really comes down to our preference of style, but if I were to say protection and being able to, again, have something that feels a little bit more sleek in the hands, I would go with this one. If it comes to, you know, if you're one of those people that's like, nah, I just like the look of it, you know, then this is a great option too. A little bit more money, but also a great option. And in addition to the wallet, you do get, you know, that nice kickstand feature. But of all the cases I found, these two are definitely my favorite. They're the ones that I feel like work with everyday life. Just great to keep everything nice and sleek and very, very simple if you own the S23 Ultra. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below.